All right, hello.
Hi, friends.
I think this is the closest we've ever gotten to on time together.
Truly, or at least for a while.
Yeah. Usually being fair, usually we miss it because we're chatting and forget. Time is an illusion.
We do love to yap, which
We
is
do.
what we do here.
We do, literally. But we are back on the Somnium Files nirvanA initiative again tonight. You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, most certainly. Hi, hello. My name is Lemur, and my current thoughts on this game are I don't know what's happening, and I'm so confused. No, nuts. This is nuts.
Everything's changing so fast and I'm scared. I feel that. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Excellent. And hi, I'm Kelsey. I'm your player one. So I've got the controller. You're watching my screen. You're watching me. And yeah, my thoughts on this game so far are I've done a lot of galaxy braining, and if all of them are correct, I need to go out and buy a lottery ticket. So I've been right on some weird stuff that I wasn't actually expecting to be right on. So
Yeah.
excellent. Time is an illusion, but that's not a good excuse. Look, no one takes that excuse as someone with ADHD. So then I just stress about time so badly it gives me anxiety. It's great.
Listen, time blindness is a real thing.
It's awful.
So
Like, it's very debilitating. As someone who suffers from it. So anyways, you have a question for us today. I don't know what this question is,
yes.
so I'm a little scared.
I saw this Would You Rather when I woke up this morning and I was getting ready to log on to work. It was sitting because it was a work from home day, so sitting on my couch having some time to myself, flipping through my phone, and I found this and I was like, this is what we're talking about. So, would you rather every time your stomach growls, it sounds like Morgan Freeman talking, or every time you yawn, it sounds like a foghorn, like off in the distance? You see why I was like, this is what we have to talk about. I think I know my answer.
So read me my options again.
So, every time your stomach growls or grumbles, it sounds like it's the sound of Morgan Freeman talking. It did not say what he was saying.
Okay.
So
But it
Morgan
just sounds
Freeman
like God
talks
is
to you.
talking.
Yes, your stomach is the voice of God telling you, "Bitch, feed me." Or when you yawn, it sounds like off in the distance a foghorn has gone off.
It's a really good question. So what's your answer?
Well, I think I could pass off the foghorn thing as not being me.
Yeah, if it's off in the distance, like
if it's quiet enough that it's kind of somebody's like, that's a weird sound that's coming from way over there. It's not going to guarantee that everyone would figure out that was me. I would just have to be strategic about how often I yawn in front of other people. But other people would know if my voice sounded like or my stomach sounded like Morgan Freeman. I assume because you can hear other people's stomachs gurgle.
Yeah.
Sometimes that you could hear it too.
Yeah. See, I'm of two minds on this one. Because my thought is the foghorn thing is absolutely hilarious because yawns are contagious. So you would yawn, and then someone else yawns, and then you yawn again, and you just have this foghorn going off in the background like a car alarm, which I find peak comedy. But on the other hand, the number of times I would tell people that, yes, I did eat God. Like, that could be hilarious,
so
too.
Chat's bringing up how the foghorn would be kind of disruptive to other people if I try to be discreet about yawning. See, but to me, like, it's already mortifying for my stomach to make sounds as it normally does.
Yeah.
Like, you're in a quiet room, like, and all of a sudden it's like, and you're just like, God fucking damn it. But then you have, instead of that, you have Morgan Freeman talking to you,
well, like,
saying whatever.
Thing. Like,
I would throw myself into the sun.
You yawn. It's like a one-time thing, unless, you know, you get into that contagion thing and you just keep yawning. When your stomach gurgles, it doesn't go away, like, immediately as soon as you eat something. So, like, the solution to that is not even just, like, oh, just keep a snack at all times. Like, if you get hungry halfway through a movie, it sounds like Morgan Freeman and you are having a little kiki in the middle of this movie. So...
Well, and it could even not even just be like when you're hungry, too. Like, my tummy, I've got, I mean, I've talked about this on stream, so I don't really feel like this is too much of an overshare at this point. I've got fucking, like, IBS. That bitch be talking to me all the time.
I'm trying to imagine having, like, food poisoning and being sick and also having Morgan Freeman talking to you the entire time.
That would suck. You would never feel alone, though.
You would absolutely never. I think it also somewhat depends, like, what he's saying. Because, like, if he's just, like, if you can hear the words that he's saying, I feel like there are certain things that it's like, okay, like, yeah, that would be funny. And then certain things that it's like, okay, I don't need you to say that, like, ever. So, like, words...
I will say...
iffy.
It is up to our interpretation of what the words would be, because the source material didn't say anything. I would assume it would be relative to what's going on in your system.
Yeah.
Because in my head, that's how that would work. If your stomach... It would be nice. I'll give it the caveat. It would be nice if my stomach was like, hey, you know, maybe if we could just have a little snack, or, like... You don't actually need to go to the bathroom. I'm just a little upset and you're a little anxious. So, like, it's okay. Would be nice. That would be nice. I just don't know if I want other people to hear that conversation happening.
Yeah. Well, like, and I'm also thinking of, like, I remember taking long tests for the things like entrance exams. And so, like, you get near lunch and you're hungry, and it just sounds like some bitch is talking to you right in the middle of this quiet exam. Like... Can you imagine trying to take, like, a yoga class? Meditation? Like... at least if you yawn, like, there's no... Again, it's a mostly one and done thing. I think I'm kind of going towards the foghorn thing just because it is like a one and done. It's in the distance. So, like, we're not, oh my God, there's this foghorn going on right here, right now, and interrupting absolutely everything.
Like, I think it would also, like, in my brain, in the distance, would equate to it being quieter.
Yeah.
Too. So it's not like with, like, the, like, it would be even quieter the further you get away, whereas, and, like, if you're like right next to me, it would still sound like it's far away. Versus, like, my tummy grumbles really loudly, and Morgan Freeman's yelling at everybody. I use my time wisely when I'm on my phone. I'm so glad I found this.
Chat says, I just imagined the show Evil Con Carne, but the stomach attached to Boris the Bear is Morgan Freeman. I don't know that I know the reference, but love that anyways. Yeah, I think I'd probably have to go with the foghorn just because it is like a one and done thing. Like the yawning, I feel like I yawn less than my stomach gurgles. Partially because again
Yeah.
I've got ADHD, so then I forget to eat. Which
Yeah.
granted, if all of a sudden Morgan Freeman started whispering to me, I'd probably remember to eat more often. So maybe that would be healthier for me. But Morgan Freeman just up there like whispering in my ear. I don't
Yeah.
know if you yawn in your sleep, but I assume my stomach does gurgle in my sleep, because digestive things are still happening. And that would
Mhm.
definitely wake me up if all of a sudden someone was talking in my bed.
Okay, I'm gonna Google that. Hold on. You people, that's how you write that word. Forgot. Minus AI. There we go. I'm not interested in the AI mode. Thank you so much for asking. So according to the New York Times, yawning is certainly less common during sleep, but in cases of it having oh wait, there are cases of it being documented, but then Sleep Number says you probably can't yawn in your sleep. But then again, the Sleep Number, that's definitely an ad. So
Yeah.
let's see what else New York Times has to say. Oh, I don't want to.
Do you need to
Okay,
subscribe to
let's
the
see what I can.
article?
Okay. I can get the first paragraph without giving them money or my information. Yawning is certainly less common during sleep, but cases of it have been documented, said the director of laboratory operations at the Center for Sleep Medicine at New York Presbyterian Hospital, Weill Cornell Medical Center. As for why people yawn, it's not entirely known. However, the most, and then I can't read the rest of it. Ooh, nope. God damn it. I know that there's a way to like get around the I not on my phone, the reader extension.
Yeah.
I don't have. So, it's possible.
It's possible, but it doesn't sound like it's very common.
Yeah.
Whereas I assume, like, people fart in their sleep all the time, so I would assume that
Yeah.
your stomach talking in your sleep is a fairly common thing. So, and I think it would scare me less if I heard a foghorn again than if I suddenly heard someone talking to me in my bed. Once again, the questions of what exactly is it saying?
Let's see, what does Reddit have to say? Yeah. So it seems like yes, that is possible.
Okay.
Yeah, no. I think I could be so like I could get more accustomed to not waking up to a distant. I would probably not wake up to a distant foghorn, but yeah, a man speaking to me. Sorry, it's probably what you said already, but I
Yes.
was very much into looking at my phone. But I'm agreeing.
Yeah, I think that there would be a lot of fear suddenly if there was a man in the lower half of my body that was suddenly talking to me in my sleep. Um,
I feel like though, like either that or it would very much be like in Finding Nemo,
mhm.
where they're inside, I think, the whale's mouth, and Marlin starts talking to Dory, and she's like, "Who's that?" And she's like, "It's your conscience." And Marlin goes, "It's your conscience." We haven't talked for a while, so it could be funny.
I'm sorry. Can you imagine trying to share a bed with someone and all of a sudden they just start talking with their Morgan Freeman stomach because they're half awake? Like, and that woke them up? Like,
Grumbly.
I don't need any more excuses to not sleep. So, I think
Yeah.
I'm landing pretty firmly in foghorn territory.
Same.
So, I'm gonna go with that. But it was a very good question.
You see why I was immediately like, this is it.
But what if God was in your stomach?
What if?
Do you know how funny it would be if, like, every time you yawned, there was a foghorn, but then you also found someone who also, every time they yawned, it was a foghorn? And so you just set off each other's foghorn sounds?
That would be so funny.
I also feel like
And you're just...
you could have your own, like, conspiracy theory sort of stuff around you. Because I want to know how long it would take someone to recognize that every time that you yawn, there's a foghorn sound in the background. Foghorn mating call.
Yeah, truly, like, how long would you have to be around someone else if for them not disclosing it? But how long would it take you to figure it out without that?
Yeah, like, because I assume at least a few times you'd sit there. Number one, you have to notice it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then it's not like people yawn a ton most of the time, you know? So then you'd have to be around them enough for them to pick up on that. But then I feel like, personally, I'd sit there and gaslight myself, like, there's no way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've got to be hearing something else. There's no way that it's connected. And so I feel like it would take me a ridiculously long amount of time if I was in that situation of, like, there's a foghorn every time you yawn.
Yeah.
It's just a wild thing. You just would never... Especially if you don't live near the coast. I think that's the funniest part of it. Like, if you live in the middle of nowhere, you know? Like, where the fuck is that even coming from? Also, if it sounds
you're
like
landlocked and everybody's like, what the...
Yeah. If it sounds like it's off in the distance...
Yeah.
That's to you, right? So then...
Yeah.
What about the people who are further away from you? Does it sound louder to them?
I would say no. Because the sound is still coming from you. It's not coming from, like, off in the distance.
It just sounds like
so I'm kind of like imagining... Yeah, so it just sounds like it's quiet, it's soft enough.
Yeah.
That it sounds like it's from up there, but it's really coming from you. I'm kind of like thinking of like the Doppler effect, where like with like ambulances as they like drive by you, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not... It's, you know, it's always like, I mean, sound's always going to be the same pitch. It's just depending on where you are. Or that sound is going to be a similar pitch. And so, yeah, it would potentially, you couldn't hear it at all from a certain distance because it would be too far out of the far off distant range.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Which would be... Which would also be similar for Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
But...
All right. I think I am good. You got anything more to say on this topic?
No.
All right. Let's recap. So, Kizuna broke up with Lian and paid him. We wink-synced him after he refused to pick locks for us and found his memory of presumably the masked woman / us, so we did a full sync where Iba can fly. We cracked open safes to unlock memories of him giving up thievery and falling for Kizzy. He and Gen found a half-body behind a locked freezer. In the real world, we had Lian open the freezer at the real Brahmin and found the 5th victim as Gen and Amame walked in. That is really hard to say altogether. Gen refused to explain why the body was there. He somehow knew when the SAT would show up, so we fought alongside him, but they got Lian. SAT was informed of us when they tried to apprehend us, but the real Gen showed up because the first one with us was Date in a suit. He used porn power to win. Date described a white snake involved in his escape. Gen admitted to hiding the body for Amame because Komeiji found it and it was the corpse he blackmailed Terror with. The SAT had overwhelming numbers at the park, and Date convinced us not to go Leroy Jenkins, but Amame pulled a gun and Gen took their retaliatory gunfire for her. With that route over, and we were very heartbroken after that one, I'm still mad. Like, that was heartbreaking. With that route over, we opened different safes in Leon's Somnium to get another result involving his self-loathing from Kizzy rejecting him after the incident 6 years ago. Aiba gave him a kick in the pants he needed to stand up to Chikara and pursue Kitsuna in earnest. During the interrogation, Leon denied seeing anything in the freezer. The masked woman sent us a wink-sync video of Kitsuna arguing with her dad about being with Leon. Then we went to the nice church. Alright. Let's head to the cathedral. Oh yeah, because we're looking for those documents.
The SAT, the special assault team.
Date? That body. My father found it.
Wow, hate that recap. Thank you.
Think an ex-con doesn't deserve to be happy?
Spill it already!
Oh wait, our eyeball. Alright, what would you do if you got questioned by the police? Accept, complain, run, or play it off?
I don't think we've ever accepted it before. We're doing it for science,
so
except for
Correcty.
science. Oh,
I
kiss
mean,
ass.
she is an eyeball inside of a cop.
Kiss ass.
Alright, hey Lan.
About why we're here.
There should be a hidden safe around here. I came here to look for it.
Is there hidden treasure?
If there is, we'll split it 50-50. But that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for a file. It might be a big lead.
A file?
About the information.
And like I promised, I'll tell you that thing I was talking about.
Oh yeah! I almost forgot.
This guy is an airhead.
You were talking about breaking up with Kizzy at the park earlier, right?
Yeah?
What if everything she said was an act? A lie?
She didn't mean it?
Right, she was lying to you. But she had to.
What? Why?
Well, her father...
If you continue to protest, I will force the issue. With a snap of my fingers, I could get him arrested again.
Seriously? Ricci said that?
Yeah. So basically, she had to lie to protect you.
Yeah. Kizzy.
Isn't that a relief?
Yeah, but...
Unfortunately, that doesn't fix anything that he knows. Because Ricci can still do that.
It hurts me to think about what went through her head when she said that stuff. But I guess I should be happy. Yeah!
Forgot, he's so simple.
I am having a very difficult time understanding his type.
He's really grown on me, I'm not gonna lie. I do like him.
Yeah.
Would you like to thank him?
Yeah.
Oh, I never thanked you.
Thanked me?
You opened the staircase locks.
Oh, that? That's no big deal. For me, it's like opening a pickle jar.
Ah, I see.
Thanks, Leanne. Love you. It was the
Anyway,
longest relationship
where's the
I've
safe?
ever had. It was a day long.
Hold on, let me look.
Should I help too?
No, it's fine. I can just use my superpowers.
Your what?
Just hold on a second.
Yeah, that's 100% Mizuki.
What?
I will point out, like, as well, he is probably intellectually the closest to, you know, her, like, 6 years younger than everyone else she hangs out with. So, and was also probably the closest intellectually to her when she was 12 still, so.
Yeah.
That's...
Alright, well, we found half a body.
Mizuki.
I know. Hiya! This is...
You've gotta be kidding.
I do not know who this is, but
Okay, I was about to ask, do we know who that is?
HB case.
They're wearing a very nice suit, it looks like. Yeah, the fact that he actually stuck with Kizzy and helped her for years instead of staying a creep really did do wonders for his characters. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. All right, 215, Sweet Silent Thought, Music, Chapter 5, M3. Nice Japan branch, February 15th, after midnight. Why can we not do anything in this game during the day?
Yeah, we're vampires, that's why.
Like, literally, it's all in the evening. Oh, we definitely don't. Oh, and there he is, sitting down again. He looks like he's waiting for a juice box over there with his knees hiked up. Yeah, as opposed to Momo, who became a worse creep. Yeah. I still like Moma, don't get me wrong. But yeah. Moma's also had the most traumatic scene in this game so far, so. Alright, well, let's take a look.
Synthetic skin made from chitin, often used for skin transplants for burn patients.
So there's no way of telling who this person really is by their face.
At the very least, it appears that terror got to them. The cut section is identical to the other victims.
Which would mean this person was in the Horodori Institute basement too.
That would be the case. Estimated time of death is February 10th, 12 o'clock.
That's when...
Yes. Jin's left half that was found at the stadium had the same estimated time of death.
And that is the other side of the body.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I have no idea what's going on. All of this is totally beyond me.
I am also at a loss, but it is our job to make the incomprehensible comprehensible. What do we need to do to accomplish that?
Find leads?
What is the biggest lead that we have right now?
Half a dead body?
That's...
Mhm.
Guess whatever she was looking at was really important. Something she didn't want anyone to know.
Tokiko's file!
We should look through it now. That is the reason we came here after all.
I mean, where is it? There's no safe inside here. Hey, Leanne. Leanne seems really shaken up. Weird.
I wonder why.
Alright, so safe. Where is the safe? There isn't a safe in that area.
What if we're really stupid? We're not, but what if we're really stupid and can't find it? Is it look down? Can we look down?
That's as far down as I can look.
Not down enough. Are we standing on the safe?
I love how it's telling me to look around the area.
Control platform.
Yeah. I know, I thought it would be like back here in the dark, but can't see anything back there. Where is the safe? Aha!
Aha! There we go.
Safe.
Got it. That's the secret to Chikara's immortality experiments, turning people into vampires. Oh, there we go. Momo becomes slightly more tolerable if you pretend Momo has gender dysphoria, and the obsession with sounding like Iris is more about envying her womanhood than about perving on her. I mean, I will say, it's not like he's not doing anything that, like, a 16-year-old girl hasn't done about her favorite idol, and I assume that, you know, 16-year-old boys also do this too. I just, you know, was a 16-year-old girl once upon a time. But, like, the man is 40.
Mm-hmm.
And Iris is, like, 25. So, that's where it gets creepy.
Yeah.
Alright, hidden safe.
Just as Shoma said.
The safe is in the wall.
Is there some kind of mechanism that slides the safe into the wall?
Like what?
A switch? A button? An input device?
Well, I bet you are my eyeball, so do you see one? One of these days.
Hey, what are you doing?
That is so going to backfire on us one of these days. We're just gonna hit something and it's gonna blow up.
It was getting really
Yeah.
annoying, so
What? Do you smash apart Rubik's Cubes to rearrange the colors?
whatever, it worked, didn't it?
Escape room operators would hate you.
In any case, even I don't think I can get this safe open.
Then...
Right.
Hey, Leanne.
Hey, Leon.
Conveniently.
Got it.
We're playing Dora the Explorer to solve this murder.
It's open.
Swiper, open the safe.
There it is.
Thanks, man.
That the file you were talking about?
Probably.
I'm glad I could help, but I do not want to know what's inside.
Well, it doesn't look like another dead body, so...
I don't want to get involved in any more trouble.
Leanne walked back to where he was standing. He was sitting on his ass before.
Now, Mizuki,
Yeah?
I turned the page on the file.
it is a printout from a PC. It begins like this. Everything is here for the Freyer.
Would you
Tokiko
be
Shigure.
I know what they mean by PC, but like, would they be able to tell if it was a Mac? Sorry, I mean personal computer.
Yeah. I mean...
Or
technically, I mean, it depends.
or desktop.
You could technically, depending on whether it used a proprietary font. But I'm gonna guess
Okay.
it's a PC because they translated it from Pasacom. So... So, no, I'm gonna guess Aiba does not know. They're just using PC as slang here.
So Tokiko wrote this?
Yes,
What does she mean by Freyer?
unknown. Let's keep reading it.
I opened up a random page and read it. Could we maybe not read it from the beginning? Like, why would you open up a random page and go, maybe this is it?
Tumors on the right side of the body.
I did eventually, finally, Google half-body tumors, and that does not seem to be a thing. Or at least it did not bring up anything on Google.
Gotcha.
I was thinking about it the other morning for some reason when I woke up and did Google that.
I only discovered these symptoms when he was 5 years old. He was taken by the Furuway family, yes. But he is my son. I spend all my days thinking about ways to save him. Then, Shikara reached out to me with a way to save Jin. When I first heard his idea, I was mortified and angry.
Girl, I still don't know why you slept with that man. Like, I thought it was already questionable when we didn't know about all the war crimes he was committing. Because that man does not have Riz whatsoever. But you knew about all the fucking war crimes and still went, you know what? I'm gonna fuck that thing. And have a child with it. Like, come on.
His plan was this: kidnap a child with DNA as close as possible to Jin's, and transplant their organs as needed. The very idea made me tremble with fear and trepidation. But thinking about my son, I reluctantly agreed. Shikara began traveling the country to collect DNA samples from children in orphanages.
Oh, that must have been Uru Somazuki, the kid that got taken from Iowan.
After a while, he found a child with the exact same genotype as Jin, Uru Somazuki. He was 6 years old and held at Iowan. Late at night, Shikara and I broke into the facility, shot him with tranquilizers, and took him away.
Okay, well, you all are ghouls.
Jesus Christ.
The transplants happened for years, more than a decade.
Jesus Christ, what is wrong with these people?
From Uru's right half to Jin's right half. And ultimately, the right half of his face as well. All the while, Uru was under Chikara's complete control. He was held captive in the basement of the Institute, like an animal raised solely to be Jin's donor.
Wait, if he's the one that was held captive, then Terror isn't Jin. Terror is Uru Somizuki.
Oh.
I went to go see Uru many times. It may sound hypocritical or contradictory, but I felt sorry for him. Uru desired my love and attention. He looked up to me.
So it's not fully an Oedipus complex. Since, you know, she didn't have absolutely any relation to him. She was just literally, you know, the only person that gave him any love or affection.
Even though he knew I was one of his kidnappers. I told him about the teachings of knives. This world is not real. And therefore, your pain is not real either. That is what I bestowed upon him. His eyes sparkled with intensity as he listened. He wanted to be useful to me one day, so he began studying. Over time,
I hate her.
my doubts and guilt
Like,
rose
what the
up
fuck?
inside me.
Yeah, I can't say that she's really, like, winning me over at all. Like, don't get me wrong, she's still hot. But we're getting
People can be wrong.
Yeah, exactly. We're getting into the, she's hot, but she's evil enough that it gives me pause, and you have to go pretty damn far for that, I'll be completely honest. So, you know. Sorry, girl. You're taking yourself out of the running. Amazing how she becomes less hot as we learn more. I feel like that is possibly the first time it's happened to us, too. Like,
Yeah.
usually we learn about war crimes and we're like, okay, but tell me more. But no.
It's because they're fun war crimes. She doesn't commit
Exactly.
good war crimes.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, child imprisonment and exploitation is not hot. You heard it here.
Suicidal ideation became impossible to resist. One fateful day, I slit my wrists with the intention of ending my life.
Well, that's certainly not where you start with suicidal ideation, but, you know, you can do, I guess you can start there.
Fortunately or unfortunately, I failed. I wavered between life and death, but eventually recovered. And I was blessed with a revelation. This world is only a simulation.
How?
God, people like that really just fuck me up. Sorry. This is not the first time she said it, but I just, every time, it's like,
I think my favorite part is just realizing how she got there. Like, she's been talking about Nai's teachings with Somizuki for how long, and then she attempts suicide, which, you know, we're not making fun of that, just as a heads up.
No.
You know, like, but it's only after that she decides this world is a simulation? What?
oh my god.
Okay. Like, what else do you say? Just okay.
I, of course, already knew this truth, as it was central to Nai's teachings. But in that moment, I truly understood the meaning behind those words, as I learned of the great deception that is this world. I lost all emotion.
There's more, but it would take a while to read everything. I skimmed through the pages so Iba could scan everything. You know what? That would be so useful.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who needs a photographic memory?
Scan complete.
You have an AI eyeball.
I have already processed everything written there.
Thanks. But why did you show up all of a sudden?
I thought it would be easier to talk like this.
She was getting lonely. That's fair. Yeah, it's kind of like how in Spirit Hunter and Dana Oe was hot, but we hated her more and more every time she did something that reminded us we hate cops like her. Yeah. I would say, like, she was still hot by the end, though. I kind of feel like Tokiko is kind of even losing, like, the hot thing because she's committing too awful of things. Like, at some point, it does kind of dull that. Aiba refuses to let us cheat at school tests using her. Yeah. Alright, let's chat with Aiba.
Half-face transplant?
Right. The tumors appeared on the skin as well. Ultimately, it reached the right half of Jin's face. When I say right half, I mean from Jin's perspective.
So the left half of the body that we just looked at, which would actually be the right half of the body because we're looking straight at it, the reason why it had the fake face, that's got to be Uru Somizuki. But how? Who is Terror? Is Terror dead? I don't know. I'm making my own head hurt.
I'm convinced that we're not meant to know what actually is going on, so I'm just vibing.
The tumors covered the whole right side of his face.
They're never gonna tell us.
Those were all removed. And afterward, the skin of the right half of Uru's face was transplanted onto Jin.
See, this one is what I think is the most fucked up one. Like, okay, organs, like, still don't like it, obviously, but organs have a function. The fuck did he need half of a face for? Like, you can just go through life looking fucked up, and we know that because Chikara did that to Gen. But then he decided to put, like, an entire half of a face on his own son? Like, fuck you, man. Oh, wait, our eyeball. How many legs do you like? 6, 3, 0, or 2?
We're continuing the science experiment. 2.
Okay. It's normally. We got Mizuki again.
God damn it!
I can reset her if you'd like to try
also,
going for something else.
Let's go for something else.
Okay. Alright. What did you think deep learning was? The name of a horse? A hostess club name? The name of a special skill? Or a movie title?
This feels like a trap. Special skill.
What's that? Alright.
Okay. Why didn't they translate the whole plant? Jesus Christ, the whole face.
Percent-shaped mark.
A percent-shaped mark?
After Chikara left Nyes, he became a follower of the cult called the Order of Percent. To them, the percent mark had a special meaning.
The mark of a percent is a holy sign of the Creator.
Chikara would not dare remove such a sacred mark from Jin's face, which is why the left half of Jin's face was left untouched. Within the file were photos of Jin Furue and Uru Samazuki before the transplant. This is what Jin Furue looked like.
Yeah, he definitely looks different.
What?
Half of that guy's face, that's the guy we saw in the basement at Brahmin. So we know then, if they switched faces, that the person, the fifth victim has to be Uru Somizuki. Because I remember that mark on his face. What that means, I don't know. But that's, I mean, it's got to be him. That's a pretty distinctive mark, so.
I understand
unless everything's a clone,
say something,
so.
But please let me continue. Next is Uru. This is what Uru looked like.
What?
Summarize the face transplant.
Okay. I don't get any of this.
I understand you are confused, so allow me to condense the information. After the transplant, Jin looked like this.
The right half of his face was Uru's. The left half was the original.
Okay, so wait. Then the other half... Why would you even transplant the hair? Like... transplanting the face is hard enough, but transplanting the hair, like, really? Okay, so if this is true, if this is what Jin looked like after the transplant, then Jin is the other half of the body that was in the freezer at Brahmin. And the other half of Jin, then, would have been the one 6 years ago that was at the game show that had the sign stuck through it. So then both of those halves were killed 6 years ago. So at least we've kind of resolved that.
Untouched to preserve the percent mark.
What happened to Uru after he lost the right side of his face?
The part of his face that he lost was then covered by a chitinous material, a synthetic skin.
Artificial skin?
Correct. The corpse is Uru Somizuki.
And the time of death was the same as when we found the corpse on the soccer field. So at least we've taken out the time travel. We think, maybe.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I'm too dumb.
Uru Somizuki.
Just a girl.
Here's the thing. So technically both of them are victims. Because we have half of both of them. So who's running around in the terror suit right now? Have we seen terror? And since 6 years later? I don't know. I'm so confused. Maybe terror is no longer a thing.
Where is the other half?
You already know.
The left half of the corpse at the stadium on the 10th. That was Uru too?
Yes. And of course, 6 years ago on February 10th, the body found at Devaita was Jin Furue's right half. So, this and this are two different people. It is easy to understand why the mistake of thinking they were the same person was made. Their faces are identical. Besides the fact that they are mirror images. But that is not the only reason.
I mean, the fact of the matter is that having a case where, like, half of someone's face was entirely removed, like, who would even think of that?
When the body was found at the stadium, the DNA sample used for comparison was DNA taken from Jin's organs.
Which were Uru Somizuki's.
The corpse had lost almost all of its blood, and the body was extraordinarily damaged by fire. Therefore, the DNA samples had to be taken from the organs found at the scene. And because those were originally taken from Uru, it of course follows that they match.
That's how the two bodies were determined to be the same person.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Chat, what did we just make a mistake on?
Elaborate.
I don't know.
I don't know. Great, okay.
We're all over here like, I don't know what's happening.
What about Jin's face in the media?
Edited by using a mirror image of the right side of his face. Jin never appeared publicly. The photos were all provided by him.
Yeah, and now we know why.
About the slicer found in the basement of Hordori Institute.
That body was not a part of the HB case. It was already in the basement. Chikara must have been experimenting with different procedures before deciding on organ transplants. Therefore...
I don't know, like cutting two bodies in half right down the middle? And then you combine the left half of one with the right half of the other?
Combining bodies.
Yes. It seems Chikara was attempting to combine the donor's right half with Jin's left half. which is why there are 2 slicing machines.
How would that even work?
It wouldn't, which is why he came up with the organ transplant idea, which was far more realistic.
Alright, Jin Furue.
As indicated in the file, Jin Furue was Tokiko Shigure's son, and his father was...
37 years ago, when Tokiko was 23, she became pregnant with this child.
So the child the masked woman was talking about was Jin.
Now we know who Terror is.
The diary in the basement of Horridori Institute. Terror definitely wrote it.
So then Terror has to be Uru.
It was Uru being kept there.
Terror was Uru.
I mean, look, I can't even blame the man. Like, kid got taken from an orphanage, kept in a basement for like 20 years of his life, had all of his organs swapped out, and his face cut in half and glued onto someone else, when he was definitely the hot one. Like, can we really be mad at the dude for wanting to kill people?
Undoubtedly.
But Uru is...
Yes. He is no longer alive.
Uru died February 10th this year. What about the other victims? Who killed them?
Unknown.
Yeah, so chat saying, I made the mistake. I think they're saying Uru is the original Terror and Jin is his successor. So chat had said the opposite before.
All right, Iowan Garden, February 15th, 8:45 a.m. At least we're finally waiting for normal times.
Look, the sun is out. And it's snowing?
Yeah, looks like it.
Leon!
Oh, good. We're going to get a conclusion to this cute thing after, you know, we just... Apparently, I don't know why we necessarily care about this at the moment, but you know what? I guess I do care. I love that. Look at the little breath that's fogging out. That's a neat little touch. I like that.
Kizzy.
What is going on here, big sis? I answered your call. That is why I am here, but I did not know he would be here.
Leon...
I know. Kizzy, I heard what your dad said, but I've cleaned up. I'm not gonna do anything bad anymore. I won't go to jail. Please, don't worry.
My father will never forgive you. What will you do about that?
Tell him to suck eggs? Is that not a realistic response?
I want to be your legs, Kizzy, and your wings. Let's use those wings and run away together. We can fly as high and as far as we want, to the ends of the earth.
So you want to elope with me?
Yes, that's right. Kizzy, I'm gonna make you happy. I will never make you cry. I'll keep a smile on your face every day.
But what about your happiness? You being with me is going to take away your freedom.
No, that's not true. Being with you makes me happy. With you, I can fly. Let's go, Kizzy.
Leon, I understand. Please, take me with you.
Aw, I feel like this is a horrible thing to do, considering the fact that, you know, considering she's paralyzed, I assume she's got some decent, like, medical needs. And her dad is stacked, like, rich, as you can tell from that wheelchair. That said, I'm very happy for them, and I hope it works out.
Higher, farther, to the ends of the earth.
Of course.
Leon! What are you doing?
You know how dogs sometimes get so excited they pee?
Oh my god. Is he going to dance?
No! Oh my god. What a precious moment we should not just be watching. not for us.
What?
Well, let's begin. Start the music!
Oh my god. Yes! Oh, this is so cute!
This is so cute. Jesus Christ.
I love this!
I'm angry. That's how cute this is.
The crowd squeezes out my frustration. And now I'm taking heat in the classroom. Oh well, I'll eat some donuts in the bathroom. Now I hear my friend got herself a boyfriend. They're going out for barbecue on the weekend. I see all of their smiles in their pics online. Wait, why is that making me cry? Oh my Prince Charming, where can I
love this!
How do I remind you of the dream machine?
Oh my god.
Dreams of dreamers, lonely hearts and schemers have got to break the chains of fate on my own.
You know, I did give him shit for not dancing, so...
Lonely girls across the world, let's wake up and fight. Worlds apart with beating hearts, unite the light through the night. The boys want to reach us, they'll have to keep up. Without you, I am lonely. I need to be home.
Aww, that was adorable! I'm so happy for them.
You truly are too good to me.
We did get them back together. We do deserve to be in the audience for this. We're a one-woman audience out in the snow, but you know what? I'm so glad we got to see that. That's so cute.
Huh?
That was
Did you
very
say
cute.
something really nice just now?
No, I was just making fun of how simple you are.
Hey.
Well, I'm glad everything worked out. Happily ever after. Case closed.
I don't know about that. I don't think this is all so simple.
Oh, yeah, you're right. We still haven't solved the HB case completely.
That is not what I mean. There is a group of people on their way here.
I bet every time you tell me there's a group of people on their way here, it never ends well for us.
What?
They will be
SWAT
here
cubbing?
shortly.
How shortly?
Let's see. Another 2 seconds.
Iba!
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Hi.
Fuck.
There they are.
Okay. Usually I get to at least laugh like, oh, you and what army?
That army.
Yeah, you brought an army this time. I can't even make that joke.
The girl's there too.
Mr. Chieda said to get her back. Don't hurt her.
You know what? I will kick your ass, because Nichi Chieda needs his ass kicked.
What about the guy and the other girl?
Oh, wait. Am I the target?
Can we kill them?
He didn't say no killing.
That
Who's the
makes
target?
things easier.
Who are these guys?
I believe Ricci hired them.
Jeez, way to ruin the mood. Get back, you two. I'll take care of them. Leon, protect Kizzy.
Got it. They'll have to take Kizzy over my cold dead body.
Okay, dude, we just got you guys together. Can you not die on us? Like, just maybe? Oh, that's right. They have that technology. We can use thermo. It's fine. Or is Date going to come here too? Oh, nope.
You?
Hi!
I was just passing by.
No, you weren't.
Mizuki, they're using optical camouflage. Use thermo mode.
How do you know about thermo mode? Am I right? Is the masked woman other Mizuki? Who was then had Iba 6 years ago?
Right. I can see their body heat signatures. Wait, how did you know that?
I guess.
No, you didn't. Oh, hold up. That's my bike. Could you at least ask?
Mizuki, I think you have it wrong.
What do you mean?
She has our bike.
I got it on the internet.
Ugh.
Anyway. Let's go.
Okay.
And our stick.
And our stick. I mean...
They're really just gonna beat us over the head with this one.
Yep. Oh shit. Yeah, I wasn't ready for that. I panicked.
Mizuki! Mizuki! Mizuki!
Well, she knows our name. There we go. I got very invested in watching.
Oh.
Oh, yep, he's done.
Oh. I was like, why are we hitting each other? I forgot. Got too into the storytelling. Or to the visuals. Forgot the story part.
Girl, look at her.
Damn.
Date would be so proud.
Who are these chicks? The bitch Avengers or something?
I'm gonna start calling myself that, the bitch Avengers.
Stronger than Black Window.
Black
That's
Window.
for sure.
Let's get out of here.
Thanks. You helped me out again.
No. Don't worry about it.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Is it gonna be our face?
Yep.
So, what's going on here?
Oh, look at her little ponytail. That's cute.
Guess it's time to let the cat out of the bag. The NASA glue loses its hold over time.
Big sis?
Nice seeing you again, Kizuna.
We were right on that, too. What the fuck?
Quartz?
What the fuck?
Please stop calling me that. Hold on. I'm trying to process this.
Does she have another eyeball? Because, like, okay, so look at where our Aiba is.
Kizzy and Lian? You know her?
Her eye on that side is blue. We don't have a blue. Right? Tama's red. So, is there a third eyeball in play?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff happened.
See?
And
she is adorable. I do love the little ponytail.
stuff
Yeah.
happened? Fine. Whatever.
I'm happy with, like, more Mizuki always, but...
I'll think about it later.
Can Tama change color? I don't know. Well, I think Tama's still in Ryuki from what we've seen. Because Ryuki's eye is still red, so...
What I want to know is your face. We can talk about it all later.
I also assume Tama is possibly the only thing keeping Ryuki's sanity together, so... I could be wrong on that, but...
More importantly, Kizzy and Lian, you need to get out of here. Those guys might come back with reinforcements.
Oh, right.
You can use my bike. There's a helmet under the seat. The keys are still in the ignition.
Are you certain this is okay?
No, but just give it back as soon as you can, okay?
I can't thank you enough for this. Kizzy? Hold on tight.
Okay,
Do you know where you're going?
Well...
Tommy?
to the ends of the earth.
Okay, well, that's fine.
All right. Let's go!
I love you. Be safe, both of you. I'll miss you.
Bye, you two! I hope you stay happy forever!
Thank you!
My big sisters. You stay happy forever, too!
Well, I can't say I anticipated them running
Off they go.
off together. Their Mizuki's kind of hot, not gonna lie. I mean, yeah, I get it.
They'll be fine.
If she didn't look exactly like my daughter, might be into that. Unfortunately, she does look absolutely exactly like my daughter, so.
Huh? What's wrong? What isn't wrong? Fair enough. Can we talk? Yeah, but before that, we need to get rid of those guys.
Again? They get back up? Or is there more?
I don't know.
They did not appear to even notice Kizuna and Leon escaping.
These guys are idiots. We can't let them follow them. We gotta take them down. So let's go, Mizuki. Mizuki. Ugh, damn it! I don't get anything that's happening, but fine. You and I are gonna talk about everything after we're through with this. Fine by me. Well then, let's start. Yeah!
We don't get to fight.
Nope. So that's the end of that route.
So that was, yeah, it's too nice. That can't be the real end.
Nope. Well, we haven't solved the HB case yet, so.
That's right, that's right.
Alright, so which route is this? This is... Okay, this was the one... This was the one that I thought was the masked woman. So we synced with Terror because we didn't have the big reaction to Date.
Yeah.
So let's go back into this one. Alright, 215, last. Mizuki, Chapter 5, M1. Hi, Mama.
Oh, you came. Good. Want something to drink? With water? On the rocks? You don't have to be shy. It's on me. It's such a bizarre case, the HB serial killings. That being said, the facts are fairly straightforward. Pointing out a culprit can't be too hard. Do you already know? Terror. Who are they, really?
Oh, wait, our eyeball. What food do you like? Salty, bitter, spicy, or sweet?
Spicy.
Sweating. All right, who is Terror? Clearly it's Mama.
Yeah.
Do you want me to answer that?
Yeah. Isn't it?
Yup. You got me. I wanted to slurp on the juices of young men, which is why I sliced them in half. Oh, come
Jesus.
on. There's no way. Besides, Komeiji and Shikara are not young. Care to give a more serious answer?
Fine. Oh, shit. Okay. Tokiko, Jin, or Uru?
I feel like there's an argument for it to be Tokiko in a way. But let's go with Jin.
Why would it be Jin? He was the first victim.
Okay. Uru?
Right. Uru. We know he killed at least 3 people. Jin Furue, Chikara Horadori, Andes Komeiji. But why did he kill them? What was his goal?
Why did Terror kill them? For the nirvanA Initiative, to get revenge, to build schools in Africa, or for personal enjoyment?
For their nirvanA Initiative.
That's right. The nirvanA Initiative. The loony plan to have humans reach moksha. That's why Uru killed the 3 of them. We can put aside little details for now. The most concerning aspect of the whole thing is the time difference.
Why did Uru do that? Kill them all because they all kind of sucked. I don't know that Jin actually did anything wrong other than, got all of those organs and, half a face. So,
yeah.
He might have done something shitty. I don't know, but I don't think we have any proof that he was that bad. The rest of them, yeah, they all kind of sucked.
The left and right sides of the victims were found 6 years apart. Regarding the first victim, the facts are already in. 6 years ago, on February 10th, Jin Furue's body fell from the ceiling of Devaita. And this year, 5 days ago, also on the 10th, Uru Somizuki's left half was found at the stadium, not Jin's. Plastic surgery and complete organ transplants. It fooled the investigators into thinking they were the same person. But what about the other victims? Chikara, Komeiji, Tokiko. How do you explain those 3?
Yeah, that's fair. Uru has reason to think Jin sucks because that is where his organs and his face went.
You have good intuition. You might already know.
Why did it seem like their bodies appeared after 6 years had passed? Was it because Tokiko made miracles happen? Ryuki and Mizuki were hallucinating? The timeline was not in the correct order? Or Professor Brown created a time machine?
So the timeline was not in the correct order.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's got to be it, because I think when we saw those was in the Masked Woman's timeline, which ended when Kizuna got kidnapped. But unless she got kidnapped again 6 years later, then technically it was all in the same span of a couple of days. It was just happening at the same time that we found all of them on Ryuki's side. I think. That or Professor Brown created a time machine.
Right. In other words, it's not like that. It's like this. This is the timeline that you actually experienced. The red and blue lines are intertwined, almost like DNA. You started on the red line from the top, and then followed the blue line, which led you to this point. You've traversed 4 X's. The left side is 6 years ago, and the right side is this year. To make things easier, we'll call the left side past, and the right side present. In other words, you came here, jumping back and forth between past and present, a day at a time, all to end up here. Now do you understand? Chikara's right half was found the night of the 11th, in the past. His left half was found the next morning. Komeiji's right half was found on the 13th. His left half was found the next morning at 6 a.m. 6 years have passed, and now we're here. In the present, Tokiko's right half was found on February 12th. The next day, a little past midnight, her left half was found in the basement of Horadori Institute. Long story short, the left and right halves weren't found 6 years apart. They were all found soon after each other. Nothing supernatural here.
All right, this is a chart that shows the flow of the story in chronological order. The true flow chart can be checked from the menu flowchart. All right. I cannot believe that theory was correct. I am 2 for 2. I do actually need to go out and buy a lottery ticket. Yeah, the story was dishonest about its own order. So there was no time travel involved. We were time traveling, technically.
Mhm.
So, all right. Well, we only have one route left. So looks like we're back in the present.
All right.
Anyway, that's just my genius analysis. Oh, but I know what you're gonna say. There's still tons of things that can't be explained, right? Especially, who killed Uru and Tokiko? Jin, Chikara, Komeiji. It was Terror, Uru, who sliced these 3 in half. But then Uru was killed in the present, February 10th. Tokiko's body was found after that. So who killed Uru and Tokiko? Well, I'm sure this mess will be cleared up soon. By Mizuki, her friend, and by you, Freyr. So anyway, good luck with the rest of your investigation. I'll be cheering you on.
I love you, Mama. Oh, there's no one here. I love that. So you were just talking to us? Oh.
Yeah.
Huh? Who was I just talking to?
What the
Maybe
fuck?
I've had a bit too
Oh.
much to drink. It's awfully cold tonight.
All right. Iowan Garden, February 15th at 3:10 a.m. Literally, does anyone sleep here? Also, guys, there is a building right behind us. We could, like, go inside.
Hey, about Kizzy. Are you sure she's okay?
Are you okay being outside with no shoes on in the snow?
Don't worry. I made sure she's fine.
Kizuna went missing. Last night, around 11 o'clock, Nichi Chieda, her father, contacted me. Aiba and I started our search for Kizzy. After a while, I got a call on my phone. It was from her. She told me to meet her here at Iowa.
So, that makes us sisters? We're not the same age, but we're like identical twins. We have almost the same genes. That's crazy. I'm a copy of you. Don't say it like that. But I'm your clone, right? Technically, yes. But our DNA isn't exactly the same. My genome was rearranged. Your DNA was modified on top of that, which is why you don't have the symptoms I have. Basically, you're an upgrade. The perfect version of me. Don't say it like that.
Yeah, we are the clone. Which I guess makes sense if, 6 years ago she looked exactly like us to the point that we were confused about who was who.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. I am perfect. Thank you for noticing.
I mean, I already know the answer to this one, but why were you hiding your identity? Because it would have freaked us out.
Yeah.
You would want to know everything. And one way or another, you'd find out. You'd find out that your genes were spliced. That your real parents aren't Renju and Shoko. I didn't want you to end up like me. I wanted you to live a normal life. As normal as possible, anyway.
I want to know, did Shoko just go into the orphanage and try to pick out, like, the child that looked exactly like her? Because she got pretty damn close.
A normal job, a normal husband, get married, start a family, live happily ever after.
Girl, you don't know what our life has been like to want any of that for us.
A life like that. But if I showed up, I would ruin all that. That's what I thought, at least. I see. Well, why didn't you tell me 7 years ago in November? I was already well on my way to an abnormal life at that point. Maybe that's true.
I was raised at Iowan too.
Yeah, the same as me. When I was 6, you were born at Horadori Institute and sent here. I'm guessing they thought it was too difficult to raise you at the Institute. I remember the day you arrived like it was yesterday. You were still a baby. But the moment I saw you, I got this feeling. I started bawling my eyes out. The people at the facility didn't know we were related. Makes sense. They were told we were from 2 different places. But we're both named Mizuki, and we looked really similar.
Why would you name them? Like, I get that Chikara was obviously not just, caring at all about them, so he wouldn't have cared if they were named the same thing. But when you handed them off, why wouldn't you call them different things? Like...
Yeah.
So to make it easier, everyone started calling me Big Sis. They called you Mizuki.
Okay. What happened after I arrived at Iowan?
They took me to Horadori Institute every so often for examinations. Well, I say examinations. I mean human experiments. I don't think you remember, but they did terrible things.
Oh, believe me, I remember that Somnium. I won't forget that Somnium anytime soon.
I remember getting shots with needles as big as boba straws.
Ugh.
My time with Horadori Institute ended when I was 9, and you were 3. It shut down and we were finally free. That's about the time you were adopted by the Okiura family. But me? Well, I told you about me, right? You were blind in one eye and had a heart condition. Right. So it was hard to find a family who would take me. Ultimately, it was Mr. Chieda, the chairman. So when you were 9, you were adopted by the Chiedas. I spent the next 6 years there, up until I was 15. I lived under the same roof as Kizuna. I see. That's why she called me Big Sis.
What about after that?
You said something about an eccentric woman? Yeah, I was adopted by her.
Am I also going to be fucking right about the boss thing?
Do you mean Shizue Kuranushi?
God
Boss.
damn it.
You know what? I'll give Uchikoshi this. He took some really big swings when he was writing this one. I don't know that I like all of them, but he did swing very hard on this one. Like, what the hell?
Which is why my name is Mizuki Kuranushi now. You think that sounds kinda lame, huh? No, it's not that.
Why did Boss adopt you? We're
You
just
know
gonna
how
keep
we're
going.
stronger than everybody else? Maybe she thought I'd come in handy. So she wanted to make you work for her. I don't know if that's the truth, but that's what she told me.
That's because Boss won't say anything nice. She'll just do nice things.
Boss taught me how to fight. After she adopted me, she trained me hard every day. 6 years ago, when I was 18, I was hired as a top-secret member of Abyss. Boss wanted someone who she could rely on. Someone who would never betray her.
I need to know what exactly, like, Boss seems to have a very different opinion of her job and what Abyss does than, like, every single one of her sinkers. Because Date and Mizuki don't take it seriously, and Ryuki acts like this picture-perfect student that really only cares about justice, and wants an A on every sink. So, Boss, what do you think you're running here?
She trusted me to handle the most sensitive situations. Basically, I'm like a ninja. Well, a kunoichi. Which is why my existence at Abyss had been hidden. The only people who know are Boss, Pewter, and Ryuki. Ryuki? Why? I wonder.
Alright, well, about February 6 years ago.
It's like I told you. I want to know who did this to me. I know that Chikara was the mastermind, but I want solid proof. That's why I was investigating him and his institute. But then, out of the blue, he gets killed. That's why I started following the HB case.
Alright, about February 6 years ago. I asked her about what happened back then. She told me the details of what happened on the 12th and the 14th. The 12th? The 14th.
What you have seen and heard cannot be shared with anyone. If you do, I will kill her.
And that's why it was important that only half of his mask broke. Because the other half looks like a zombie. I get it.
I have an abundant amount of money. Even if I were to die, the assassins I've hired would still find her.
I see. That's why you didn't talk about what happened 6 years ago. But I think it's okay to start talking now. Why? I was able to freeze all of Terror's hidden accounts. We don't need to worry about any assassins anymore. I bet you don't remember anything from February 6 years ago, do you?
I do not. My body was destroyed in the explosion at the cathedral. The Abyss communication network was also offline, so there was no backup taken.
By the way, I'm curious.
We can fight off all the assassins. This was unnecessary. I will agree with that. Like, we've taken out a lot of assassins in this game. Like, we could have figured that out. I know we were 12,
the
but
same name? I don't know. Maybe they didn't really care about the name. But wouldn't that make it harder to tell us apart at the Institute? I don't think they had any trouble. We had code names at Horadori Institute. I was Mouse, and you were Rabbit. And you remember what they called us at Iowan, right? You were Big Sis, and I was Mizuki. Yeah. Is that what I called you? No. You were still little. You couldn't talk much. You just called me BB. BB? Yeah. BB, huh? Anyway, we've already spent enough time here. We shouldn't be wasting time like this.
I will say one thing that I really do like about this entire story is Mizuki has lost like everyone around her, and now she's getting family back, and I love that for her. So
Good point. There's still tons we don't know about the HB case.
Especially since we don't know about Date yet.
Follow me. I want to show you something. Huh? What is it? Oh, no. It's nothing. Let's go, BB.
I know, exactly. Mizuki gets another new big sister. All right, Brahmin World Cuisine, February 15th, 4:15 a.m. Is Gen already in his restaurant? Okay, hi guys. Date, really? I hate this man. Oh, well. That puts a damper on things.
Ah! What the fuck? This is information overload. My brains are gonna flow out of my ears.
Yeah, this is a lot at once.
Jeez. Just relax. I can't just relax. What is this corpse doing here?
I thought we were about to have a really nice, like, reunion thing, and then all of a sudden someone brought a corpse to the party. What the fuck, guys?
And why are Kizzy and Leon here? Oh, and most importantly, who the hell is this?
What, isn't it obvious?
Wait, you're that stupid porno mag collecting old man.
No.
Yes.
Why are you dressed like that? Where is Genny? What are you doing here? And one last thing. Where have you been the past 6 years? Why didn't you try to contact me?
Oh, Mizuki.
I'm sorry, Mizuki.
Do I get my hug yet? No? I'm never getting a hug between the two of them. I got one in the first game, and after that, they're like, don't get greedy.
Okay. I think I kind of get it. 6 years ago, Date lost his memory when the ceiling collapsed on him. Then he got captured by terror, but managed to escape.
And he's been wandering the Earth for the past 6 years.
5 days ago, on the 10th, he heard the news about Jin's body being found.
And finally got his memory back.
That's right.
Aiba trivia. My voice reaches Date's brain right now. That's because there's a reception device in his left eye socket. You can mute me by turning it off, but that's a real hassle, so it's still on. This is the same for Mizuki Kuranushi. She hears my voice too. Mizuki Kuranusi's kind of long. I'll just call her BB. Alright, well, thanks Aiba, but also eyeball. How do you like your engine to be supplied air? Supercharger, NA, turbocharger, or what are you talking about?
Supercharger.
It's a big roasted porky. I don't know what that means. All right, we got a mame. All right, who do you want to talk to first? This is a wild group of people.
I don't know. Date?
Hey, man.
Let me just say one thing.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you don't say that, we're starting with this one.
What? Do you have more insults to hurl at me for missing 6 years of your life?
No, it's not that. Maybe she just wanted to hear you say, Mizuki, you've grown so much, or something emotional like that.
Well, you don't have to make fun of her for it.
No, not that either.
Ah, right. For you, it's been 6 years. For me, it's different. I've been back for 4 days dressed like this. I've been watching you guys the whole time, so I don't really have anything sappy to say.
I told you it's not that.
I'm home. Welcome back. Is that what you wanted to hear?
All right, okay. Let me try this again. Mizuki, I'm home.
Welcome back, Date.
Aww.
But that's not what I wanted to say. I threw away all your porno mags.
That's what you get, you bitch.
I mean, look, you were gone for 6 years. Wasn't gonna keep your crusty old porn.
Why are you pretending to be Genny?
I know the Horadori Institute and Nyes are both caught up in the HB case. Gen was created at the Institute, and he was acquaintances with Tokiko. So, by borrowing his mask, I could snoop on Tokiko and other members of Horadori Institute.
But why do you still look like that here?
Horadori Institute and Nyes people come here all the time.
That's funny.
Imitating Gen makes it easier to eavesdrop on them.
Why did you reveal your identity now?
Gonna be honest, this has gotten way out of hand. I can't do this on my own. We need to work together to stop their plan.
Their plan?
Yeah, their nirvanA initiative. So first, I contacted Mizuki Kuranushi.
Date and I met 6 years ago. He knew how to get a hold of me.
I shared everything I had, and told her to find you, Mizuki.
To help stop them?
Basically.
All right, who is the corpse in the freezer?
Let's talk about it later.
Okay.
Trust me, if I explain it now, it'll only confuse you.
All right. BB, Kizuna, or Leanne? There we go. I tried to look at your porn, but it didn't give me any of your superpowers, and Aiba kept reminiscing about you when I looked at it, so I tossed it.
Let's go with Leanne.
Hey, man. Are you also confused?
Why are you here?
There's a reason I'm here with Kizzy. I got a call from my old pal Date.
Oh yeah, I forgot you guys were friends.
I asked him to unlock something for me.
Are you talking about the freezer?
No, I got that open on the 13th.
It was a different lock this time.
Anyway, that is when we met with Date and the woman he was with.
The woman? I was there too.
Okay, anyone want to tell me about who this woman is? Do I have a new mom?
About BB.
I've known her for a long time. She's a former coworker from back when I was doing bad stuff. Back then, I used to call her Quartz.
Hey, don't just blurt that out.
Mizuki's name comes from crystal. The kanji for crystal can be read as Mizuki.
Crystals are the solid form of silicon dioxide, a mineral, most often recognized as quartz.
Wait, so you were in a Thieves Guild, BB? The snow isn't letting up. Don't change the subject.
So what time is it?
Why do you ask?
No reason.
It is currently 4:25 a.m. Daybreak is close.
All right, Kizuna or BB?
Kizuna. I heard you went missing.
I am a little embarrassed to admit this, but Leon and I plan to elope.
Yay.
What?
At least we got that part from the, from their happy ending.
May I ask why?
His father won't accept me.
You threatened to send Leon to prison if he continued to see me.
That's when I suggested that we run off together.
And I agreed.
So you two...
Yeah, they're both on the run for love.
But we don't know exactly where we want to go yet.
Guys, when you run away, generally you just go. You don't sit there and go, you know what? I don't know where I want to go.
Right. We need some more time to think about it.
All right.
Did you tell Ricci?
I have told him that I am safe and sound.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you weren't kidnapped.
I am so sorry that I worried you.
Yeah, I'm sorry about all this, you guys.
Are you okay? Are you cold?
It is snowing outside, but do not worry about us. My heart is burning strong.
Okay, that's great that you're in love, but also, that generally doesn't have anything to do with your temperature. About BB.
I suppose Big Sis has already told you everything. Big Sis and I lived in the same home for 6 years, but I never thought my Big Sis was my Big Sis's Big Sis.
So confusing.
Anyway, Mizuki Date. I will call you Little Big Sis from now on.
How can...
No. Stop it.
And you, Mizuki Kuranushi, I will call you Big Sis.
Oh my god.
Still, just as confusing.
Okay. I have a trivia. Mizuki is BB's clone. Date already knows this. BB told him. But Kizuna and Leon don't know yet. They think that they're just sisters. Alright. Hey, BB.
Where's the real Genny?
I don't know. Not here.
Great.
It's fine, I know where he is. Don't you have an idea too?
Do I?
Okay, I'll ask again. What's the deal with the corpse? Why is it in the freezer?
It's better that you see for yourself.
Let me just show you.
Another corpse?
No, not one more.
Dead body.
Not one at all.
It's half.
Another half? How many halves? Big squared sis. Alright, Nice Japan branch, February 15th, 5:55 a.m. Oh, this is going to be the one in the podium. We knew about this one. I'm not as worried.
Mm-hmm.
Mizuki's just trying to catch up with all the craziness.
So, you finished reading the file?
Yeah. Now do you understand?
I kind of miss the Gen body on Date.
Now you know whose left half is in the freezer. Jin. Jin Furue. That's what he really looks like.
And this body?
Uru Somizuki. Terror. He murdered 3 people 6 years ago. Jin, Chikara, and Andy's Kameji.
Alright, Date or BB? Or take a look at the
Maybe.
box. All right.
Oh, let's look at the box.
Hey, box.
What's this?
X-ray.
There's some kind of device in there.
It appears to be a jet-like nozzle device.
All right. Hey, BB.
When did you get here?
Only a few hours ago, around 1 a.m.
I asked Leon to open the door to the staircase.
So the lock you mentioned earlier.
That's right. The lock to the staircase door.
That's when I asked them about their plans to run away together.
Then the four of us headed down the stairs. Leon carried Kizuna down.
And that's when we found the corpse on the ritual platform.
Okay. How did you find out?
I used Marco's X-ray function.
Marco? You have a boy eyeball? He's a boy nickel.
Marco? The name of my AI ball in my left eye.
We have a boy eyeball!
He's pretty shy. He doesn't talk much. Unlike someone else I know.
Excuse me, are you talking about me?
Mm-hmm. I know Iba really well. We were partners 6 years ago. When I was hired at Abyss, I was supposed to get Marco transplanted into my left eye. But he wasn't finished yet.
Oh, that's so sad. Terror's English voice actor died the same month the game came out. I think that came in the second that I got really excited over the boy eyeball.
So instead, I got Iba.
But that is very sad.
But Iba and Date. Yeah, Iba and Date were kind of fighting at the time. And I needed to see if I was compatible with an AI ball at all, so...
I see. I apologize. I do not remember anything from back then.
Because of the explosion, right?
Yes.
It's kinda sad. I made so many memories with you, Iba.
Why were Iba and Date fighting?
Well, you see, I was so preoccupied with my work.
Uh-huh.
No. It was because you tried watching VR porn while Iba was still in your left eye.
That does sound like something that would make me very angry.
I told you a million times, it was just a watermelon splitting video.
We're not going into that. We're not asking any more questions about that.
What happened until now?
I wanted to ask
Moving
Shoma
on.
about the genetic experiments, so I visited him.
I looked like Gen, so it didn't raise any concerns.
He told me a lot.
About his body and his older sister. And about the hidden safe.
That's what we came here for. Wait. Shoma has an older sister?
Yeah.
You know her well.
A mame.
Kizuna and Iris's friend.
A mermaid at Sunfish Pocket.
A mame doi.
Really?
I feel like maybe that should probably come out if you're friends with someone for 6 years, but... Alright, about Uru Somizuki.
I can't really say anything more than what's in the file. Uru Somizuki. He's the child that was kidnapped from Iowan when he was 6.
It was Chikara and Tokiko who took him. They wanted to make him Jin Furue's donor.
So for over a decade, they did surgery after surgery, giving more and more of Uru to Jin. Half of his face, too.
The skin he lost was replaced by an artificial skin made of carbon chitin. Half his face was transplanted onto Jin's as well.
Right. And it was only half because Jin had a percent-shaped birthmark on the left side of his face.
A holy symbol for the Order of Percent. It was considered sacred.
And Chikara, being a devoted follower, couldn't get himself to rip that skin off.
Which is why the left half of Jin's face was left untouched.
And after all those transplants, Jin's body ended up being cut in half.
6 years later, February of this year, Uru's body was cut in half.
So what was discovered was Jin's right half and Uru's left half.
Jin and Uru are essentially mirror images of one another.
So when the police were identifying Uru's body, they got their DNA sample to compare against from Jin's organs.
And because those were originally taken from Uru, it naturally follows that they match.
So that's why...
That is the mistake that caused investigators to believe that they were the same person.
Oh, if you look at Kagame's character profile, they have a memoriam to his voice actor from the first game. Let's take a look. Alright, file. go 6 years ago, see if he's in this one. I do not.
No.
The inspector, he is the inspector.
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, rip Brad Venable. Unlike Kagami, your name will never be forgotten. That's so cute. I also don't know if I pronounced that right, so I apologize if I didn't, but
That's very sweet.
he does have the skill of playing dead, which seems like an awful thing to put like right above that in memoriam, but all right. Date, can you piss me off already?
You changed?
That outfit was so hard to move in, with the wireframe and all this stuff.
Are Leanne and Kizuna okay?
Leanne and Kizuna aren't here right now. We split up at Brahmin.
They're not going far away, are they?
They should be fine. They said they were gonna think hard about where to go.
About Jinfurue?
I don't need to explain it. You should already know.
Jinfurue, the child of Tokiko and Chikara.
He was born with a rare and complicated disease. It caused inoperable tumors to grow in the right half of his body.
Jin might have had it worst of all.
I will say, Tokiko's genes did not pull out through very well on this poor kid.
He got his first transplant when he was really young. I don't think he wanted to take organs from Uru. Remember what it said in Uru's diary? He said he wanted to apologize. I think he is referring to Jin. So you think the transplant was done against Jin's will? I'm not positive, but that's just the feeling I get. I've been wondering, 6 years ago, why did Uru cut the bodies in half? That was for the nirvanA initiative, right? Yeah, but what does that have to do with the plan? And speaking of, is the nirvanA initiative still happening? I mean, after all, Terror's dead. Right, the mastermind is dead. But you saw it, on the night of the 13th, on the rooftop of Misatan. That was Terror. It was definitely Uru's voice, but Uru should have been dead.
Perhaps his voice was recorded.
Either way, the rehearsal happened even after Terror died. Which means...
the main event will likely still happen as well.
Yeah, it's safe to assume it will proceed as planned.
But I still don't understand the full scope of the nirvanA initiative.
When? Where? How? We are completely in the dark.
Why don't you ask the culprit?
Yeah, good idea. Hey, Uru, what's up with your plan, you asshole?
No, that's not what I meant. There are other culprits. Whoever killed Uru and Tokiko.
You believe they might know something about the nirvanA initiative?
I don't know for sure, but they at least might have some clues.
We don't have enough information yet. Looks like we're gonna need some extra help.
Help?
Over here. Come with me.
There's nothing over here.
You would think that, right? But check this out.
Open sesame!
So glad we're back to the dad jokes already.
Marco, please. What is this?
Do you like it? Erotic, isn't it?
That's a very weird thing to say to your child.
How is this in
Yuck,
any way
Date.
erotic?
Much more erotic than watermelon splitting.
Is this whole thing just to try to get back at Aiba?
Let's get going. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like people can modulate their voices or anything, isn't that right? BB, Moma, probably Date when he was in the Gen suit. I think everyone but us has modulated their voice at some point, so...
Yeah.
What?
This is how I remember it.
Yeah.
What does this mean?
It means exactly what you see.
There are 2 cathedrals? That's right.
Mizuki, look.
Dante and Iba having another divorce argument in front of us.
Ryuki.
Ryuki,
It's
buddy.
really not good to fight in front of the kids.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What you doing here, man? Are you okay?
I'm here too.
Hi, Tama! I love you!
Tama.
Oh no, we missed you.
How is Ryuki doing?
Terrible. It was a bad idea to show him this place. He's been like this for hours.
So he's doing great, I take it.
Are you okay?
He appears to at least be breathing. He might not be if there was rope and a branch in here.
Thanks, Tama.
This has been eating at Ryuki for the past 6 years. He regretted what he did and blamed himself. He betrayed Date and shot Mizuki Kuranushi with stun bullets.
Oh, that's what she was getting back at him for 6 years ago for.
And what happened to Mizuki, Date, and Kizuna on top of that? Yeah, Terror detonated the bomb, but it was Ryuki who told Date about this place. If he never did, Kizuna and Mizuki wouldn't have been hurt. That's what's been plaguing him. He started drinking, which made the whole thing worse.
I don't care if he feels bad about it. I still don't forgive him.
Easy. He had his reasons.
I also implemented a self-destruct program. If I activate it, she'll be lost forever.
Oh wait, our eyeball. Sorry, Ryuki, you've got to wait. What haunted spot would you like to go to? A graveyard, the ruins, an old battlefield, or the mountains?
A graveyard.
Not a bad answer. There we go. There are actually several nooses around here, but I have been blinding them from his vision.
Why are you here?
Date called me.
Yeah. I told him to head over to the other cathedral.
Does that mean he saw Uru's corpse in Tokiko's file?
He did. Yep. And then he came here through the hidden passage.
What about the self-destruct program in Tama?
I was overhauled completely during maintenance a few years back, and that function was deleted. That's when Ryuki opened up about what happened.
Why didn't you share this earlier?
I couldn't. Ryuki betrayed Abyss. He did something you can't come back from. I couldn't let anyone find out.
So you protected him.
It's the same reason I didn't upload the investigation data from 6 years ago. I made an oath. No matter what, I will protect Ryuki.
Aww. I want someone who loves me like Tama loves Ryuki.
But Ryuki himself could have informed us sooner.
You should know why he didn't do that. Why he gave in to Terror's demands.
He wanted to protect his loved ones.
Wouldn't you do the same?
About Kizuna.
I heard. So she eloped, huh? It had nothing to do with the video. It was just Ryuki's active imagination.
It's Ryuki. Big pillar. Alright, so I have BB on one side, and I have Date on the other. Who do you want to talk to?
BB.
About Ryuki.
Do you hate Ryuki? Of course I do. I want to shove a pipe in his mouth and stir up his organs.
Damn! Down, girl!
6 years ago, It made my heart condition worse.
Okay, I kind of get it.
It affected my work. I can't investigate properly if I have to go to the hospital all the time. But when I heard you recently joined Abyss, I shadowed you. And February 10th, when you went to the stadium, I got there before you and found the corpse. At the time, I had no clue it was Uru's left half. But I knew it had to do with the HB case from 6 years ago.
So I tried to shoot you?
I told you before that the one thing I wanted was for you to live a normal life. I couldn't let you get caught up in this case.
So she
I had
tried to kill
stop
us.
you.
Yes.
That's why...
I see. You shot at Mizuki to dissuade her from finding the corpse.
She seems a little pissed. I mean, I just found out she shot me, so I'm a little pissed at her too. Hey, Date. 2 cathedrals?
Marco, can you send Iba the data?
Got it. Opening it.
I want to see Marco. Let me see the boy eyeball.
It is a cross-section of the 2 cathedrals.
You get it now? There's one on the east and one on the west.
Terror blew up the west one. This one, right here.
Which happens to be the same side Ryuki met Terror, what he called his execution chamber.
On the east side was Uru's corpse and Tokiko's file.
And that mysterious box.
The one connected to the Nyes building is the east one. You can take the elevator up to the president's office.
Are we ever gonna find out what's up with Ryuki and why he keeps having his blackouts?
Ryuki, you made a mistake. But lying around here in all your misery isn't gonna fix anything. If you really regret what you did, solve this case. That's the only way to atone. Ryuki, I remember one night we went out drinking. You told me about your little brother. You always talk about him when you drink. You made him a promise, right? You said, I'll become a hero of justice. If I've fallen, I just need to get back up again. You used to say it all the time. It doesn't matter how many times you fall. As long as you have a body to do it, you climb back up again. Come on, Ryuki. Climb above the debris. It doesn't matter if you're pitiful. It doesn't matter if you show vulnerability. You struggle, you crawl, and you make it back to the top.
This is incredible. I've never seen Date like this passionate.
That's what we do. That's what makes us human.
And I will point out, like, we played the entire last game as him. Come on, Yuki. Come join us.
Mr. Date. Everyone,
Okay, this kid needs a hug.
Ryuki, now's not the time to cry. Come climb up here.
You mean...
Don't get me wrong. I'll only forgive you after we solve this case. So...
Okay.
After that, we all shared information. Iba, Tama, and Marco shared everything on the local network. Date received everything as well via the device implanted in his eye socket. Anything that wasn't recorded either electronically, we shared verbally. Everything from 6 years ago, everything from this year. All the information, including Somnia, from top to bottom.
So, the first thing on the agenda is stopping the nirvanA initiative.
When, where, how? We don't know anything about it.
We should know everything except where. Tama shared all her data, right?
I did receive the information.
I didn't give it a close look. Ryuki, can you tell us more about the nirvanA initiative?
Yeah. I'll explain everything in order. First, Terror, Uru, created a video.
Okay, well, I thought you were going to go on about that. About the videos.
Uru created 3 videos. QR video, nirvanA trial, and nirvanA X. The QR video
Can't
was
really
the
stop
first.
in the middle of this conversation, can we?
Nope.
The QR code on the signboard in Jin's body. That was a link to the video, right?
Figure we'll stop after this conversation ends.
Okay.
So it was first made public 6 years ago, on February 10th. The motive was...
Only a small part of my plan. It's the prototype.
There were stories about people who went missing after watching the video, but...
It's just an urban legend.
It was actually the second video that caused people to go missing, the nirvanA trial.
Okay, about the nirvanA trial.
It was uploaded on February 9th.
Back when Uru was still alive.
But what for?
I think it was a beta version of nirvanA X, the third video, for testing purposes for the main event.
Testing what?
There was a code, like BATS 490, in the nirvanA trial video. That code led to the Eastern Cathedral. The coordinates led to the staircase.
Yeah, but that door has tons of locks.
Right, but the staircase had another code. By solving that,
You could collect the numerous keys located all over the city, and those who did solve everything would be able to unlock the door to the Eastern Cathedral. Did you notice the box? Inside was a device that shot TC Purge. If you open the box, it triggers.
Okay, about TC Purge.
When it enters the brain, it can even overwrite the DNA structure inside neurons. It can make you see things, make you dance. It makes you do weird things over and over.
And it spreads in the air. If this virus gets out somehow, the human race is in for a rough trip. Can you picture it? The whole world going crazy. People everywhere doing unpredictable things. Crazy things. Over and over.
I'll be honest. I contracted TC Purge.
Okay, that makes sense now.
Because I opened the box.
But it's okay. Ryuki has developed a resistance to
I
it.
love how everyone just took a step back from him. Like he was contagious.
And he can't spread it either. Having said that, TC Purge is still a problem. Before the body develops a resistance, it can spread. Not to mention the neurons that are damaged can't be repaired.
That's why Ryuki was acting weird.
Is that what it looked like? When I was infected with TC Purge, my symptoms got worse. Orientation, short-term memory loss, hallucinations.
He's been seeing hallucinations for 6 years now.
I love how that just doesn't go away.
The mental trauma of what happened to his brother.
Anyway, those who solved the code and opened the box contracted TC Purge, and as a result, they started acting strangely.
And now, there are people dancing and rioting in the streets, and a lot of suicides.
I see. These people would have no motivation to return home.
That's why so many people went missing.
In other words, Uru's experiments were a success. He's dead now, but his plan is still alive.
I'm guessing his lackeys are carrying out the plan now, to raise the curtain on the main event.
The main event.
I think I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna shoot the rocket somewhere.
With TC Purge on the warhead.
The rocket will explode.
And the virus will spread?
Yeah.
Most likely, yes.
Tons of people will get infected with TC Purge.
It will grow in their bodies.
And inevitably spread.
From one person to another.
If we do things that are beyond the comprehension of the designer, simultaneously, all around the world, bugs will start appearing everywhere.
This will lead all mankind to reach moksha, an emancipation from this fictional world.
That is the nirvanA initiative.
Even if this nirvanA thing turns out to be bullshit, the virus itself is a problem.
Right. I don't know if it will really cause glitches to appear or anything, but it'll be mass hysteria.
There is already an uptick in suicides.
When is the plan going to happen?
The final video, nirvanA X, is already public.
There's a 7-digit number, which is probably a time and a date.
February 15th, 12 o'clock.
Noon, today.
Aiba, what time is it now?
7:55 a.m.
We barely have 4 hours left.
Where is it going to happen?
I was just like, yeah, let's go, y'all.
Yeah.
Well,
I think that's the problem is we don't know where to go.
We don't know.
my guess is the other letters that were in the video are some kind of code too. Maybe they point to a location.
C, C, F, G, G, D, A, E. Nope, I got nothing.
No. I converted the letters to numbers and checked the coordinates.
It's an area in the Pacific Ocean. No land around. I don't think those coordinates are where the plan is happening.
Then where could it be?
Oh, I remember something BB said earlier. The culprit who killed Uru and Tokiko. Maybe they have a clue. Right.
Well, in that case, there is one person.
You know what? I think we're gonna end right there. Because I feel like it is a nice cliffhanger.
I like that. That's a very good cliffhanger.
I
Damn.
haven't lost my touch yet. All right, next stream is Sunday, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. You got any announcements?
I do not.
Cool. As a reminder, if you are watching on Twitch, feel free to look below for the link to our YouTube channel. You can watch any of our previous videos there, including any of our previous games that we have played for like years now. If you are on YouTube, like, subscribe, all of that, and we will be back on Sunday. Have a good night, all.
Bye-bye.
Bye.